night shit. She says she don't like me, but baby daddy like it. Ride her nigger dick and handle bars or some hype shit. Bitches, it's a joke, I gotta laugh or some psych shit. And every now and then I gotta beat them like a psych. Yo, they struggling to get to the top on some hype shit. When I throw it to him, he gon' catch it, he gon' spike it.
It's mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click.
Yo, this is your boy LeBron, female rap elite. Please come in and thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all of that shit. So, you know, when I go live and I upload. Today is a 10th, so I'm about to get back into upload mode. You know, I love coming to chit chat and all of that, but yeah, I got to make sure that mark is met for the financials, you know? We got to make sure financials is right. Financials is clicking. So going live is cool, but you know, I need that bread. Point blank. So I hope all of y'all doing well. It's Saturday. I had a really easy day today. I went to go like drop something off at this event that somebody had booked me for, just like a baby shower type of thing. So that was that. And then I just pretty much went to the gym and just chilled all day today, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you had a good day. I went food shopping as well. So I went to Sam's Club. Yo, it is warm. Every time I play that music, I get myself hyped up. It'd be mad. Like, it's not like my apartment is like 74 degrees, but it just get hot. Like, I don't know. Music makes me excited, especially them songs. So, So we here to talk about Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. Update on that Barbie record that's coming out. Also, Cardi B and Latto, the great value. Now, you know Cardi B and Latto is the great motherfucking value. Who was the spearhead and the runner of this female rap shit? Yo, I tell you, it'd be so funny that I think that a lot of these ops, they don't realize that you watch a person so closely that you're doing everything that they doing. And it's just like, who you trying to be? You know what I'm saying? Trouble, little angel. It's inconsistent, flying high above the stars. Drama queen. What's that shit that Shaka Khan had? Really in this, yeah, baby. Drama queen, like Angel. Listen to that song, Angel by Shaka. I like that song. Why does that shit keep coming over? What the fuck is wrong with you? They keep telling me it's a thunderstorm. I don't want you to keep updating me with this bullshit. So anyway, let me see who's in the comments. I hope all y'all doing well. Mad, it's lit tonight. Yeah, so much going on. Saucy Santana got unfollowed, rightfully so. Listen, I don't like Saucy Santana, especially ever since he said that stuff about Beyonce, scratch off and chicken broth. Oh, I like that. He said he did that. He said he did that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Thank you. I appreciate you, Jenny. So it's lit tonight. Yeah. So it's like I wanted to talk about the BET Awards, but I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So let's see who else is up in here. Jenny, what's up? Jazzy, what's up? Miranda, Tamira, of course, and Vanessa. Let's see, what's up, Deuce? And yo, why did this thing keep? How do I disable this shit? Because this is starting to piss me off. Hold on a second. Expand full view. I'm tired of this shit popping out. It ain't never been popping. What, yo, is something triggering this? I don't know, because I know I had my USB on the keyboard, but I don't know if it's triggering it, but I'm tired of this bullshit already. So anyway, let me just go to the first thing I wanted to bring up. I know it was something in regards to DC Young Fly. I wanted to bring up his speech that he did at the funeral today for Jackie O. I felt like he was really, hold on a second. Why is he doing this? I felt like DC Young Fly was really strong, and I feel like one of the main reasons, like that he was strong is because he has those 3 children that look up to him. And if you know anything, let me tell you something. Like, yo, I remember my aunt, right, when it was my grandfather's funeral. When my aunt was at the funeral, I don't know. Hold on. When she was at the funeral, like sometimes, let me know if you experienced this. So, at the time my grandfather died, it was like maybe 4 years ago. So I don't know why, but I be feeling like sometimes the adults in your family, they don't look at, even when you get to like the age of 30, they don't look at you like as an adult. They still kind of treat you like children. So when we was at the funeral, my aunt and she was just I ain't gonna say she was putting on, but she was like, I'm fine. Like, everything is, I'm fine. But the truth of the matter was that she wasn't fine. And I'm gonna tell you this, I don't know, like, I don't really know what to say, but I'll say this to you, right? all of my mother's siblings, like when their parents passed away, they had a hard time, but they had really good relationships with their parents, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like every person who, like, like my mom, like they all be having these conversations like, oh, we're orphans now and stuff. I'm like, you're not no orphan. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they really love their parents and spent time with their parents a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't spend time with their parents. Shit, I live in a different city from my mom, so it's kind of different for me. But I find that touching that she's so like she loves her mother. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be open. I think I told y'all this before. I'm gonna just be honest. My mom has never ever been afraid of death. She always told me like she just never been afraid of it. And even in her older years, let me know if you ever heard this from somebody. The other day, my mom, she said to me, right, and it pissed me off, but it was just like I'm learning to just accept things as they are. And I think that come on, fam, why you playing with me? Hold on a second. And then it's like it keeps, hold on. Let me see if I could disable this shit. It's like a pop up window that keeps coming up. And I don't know what is triggering in that motherfucker. So, anyway, so my mom told me the other day, she was just like, I've already outlived my mother and my father is not here anymore. She was like, what is he waiting for? And I'm like, what? Yeah, she's like, "What is he waiting for?" Like my mother, let me tell you, and that kind of puts me at peace, but it still like doesn't because that's your parent, you know what I'm saying? But my mother, she's like, no, she always raised me saying this to me over and over. She said, when you go, because my mom was in the choir and we was belonged to a church, so she would sing at several funerals, and she would always tell us like people who act up and act out at churches and stuff like that for funerals. She said they not really close to God. I don't know if that's the truth for everybody across the board, but my mom always told me that. She said people who act up and perform like that in the church, she said they not really close to God or they don't really have like an understanding. But that kind of puts me at ease. But I felt like the reason why I'm saying that is like I felt like DC Young Fly, his energy, he was very common, but I felt like he has these young children looking up to him. So it's like if they look up to him and they see him, balling, going just overly emotional, I think that that could trigger them as well. Hold on a second. I hope it stopped doing this dumb shit now. So anyway, let's check this out. This video of DC Young Fly delivering the speech during Jackie O's funeral.
The energy our way. This ain't hard, but it sure ain't easy. Dig what I'm saying? Because it ain't. It ain't. And for those who see me, y'all know I pray a lot. Because life is real. And if I didn't pray a lot, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. But I'm sitting here strong, chin up, chest out there. I'm straight. My kids, we good. Because like I said, we led by the spirit and not by the flesh. Are we hurt? Yes. We're human. We got emotions. My children know God is real. Ain't that right, baby? Don't you know that? Don't you know we God fearing? Ain't mama with us? Ain't we gonna keep going?
That's what they need.
Pray for us, man.
That's what they need.
Send good energy our way. This ain't hard, but it sure ain't easy.
Yeah. That's what and that's what those children need. They need somebody that's like that. And unfortunately, you see how he gave it up. I know that he's going through it, right? You could just clearly, you could see it, like to me, because I pay attention. But what I'm saying is, it's like those three children, it's like they deserve, somebody he's gonna lead them and he's gonna be strong no matter what. He's gonna show, good face for them. So I couldn't even imagine that. But I admire his strength, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy, especially now. It's like you're a single father. I'm pretty sure that's gonna mess with his schedule or mess with him financially, because then that's gonna, I don't know if it's going to slow him down as far as like, whatever it is that, his career, but now he's going to be a hands-on dad. But you know what? I think that might bring a lot more love into his career, and it might bring a lot more opportunities, and he'll have a story. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue on.
And I want everybody in here, if you don't take nothing from today, man, I don't care whatever you're going through in life. Listen, man, find your relationship with God.
See, that's what made me think of that. I'm telling y'all, I don't know if y'all ever heard that saying before, but my mother told me the people who be at funerals, falling all over the caskets, performing. She said they not close to God. And I don't know if you are close to God or if you have any sense of peace or whatever, but I have found it weird that some people who I spoke to in their 30s, they never been to a funeral before. Like, I don't know what you, I ain't gonna say like I don't know what you're waiting for, but it's a part of life. And sometimes we lose I'll call them angels. We lose them earlier. Like, I told you how I told you about the jab and the vaccine and how my friend went out. So it's like sometimes we lose our people earlier, but we all got a date, believe that. But I admire his strength. Let's continue on.
She had a beautiful soul. She was a great mother. I'm talking about super great mother.
Mm.
Super great mother. Super great mother.
Can't replace that.
And we're going to continue that. We're going to continue that love. And I want everybody in here, if you don't take nothing from today, man, I don't care whatever you're going through in life. Listen, man. Find your relationship with God.
Let me tell you something, and like that doesn't even mean you got to go to church every Sunday on something like that. Because some people feel like, oh, if you don't go to church or whatever, that doesn't know. I'm telling you, even if you went to church as a child and those core values and those things that would put that you've attained through going through church, you will never lose that. Let me tell you something. What I believe in is faith. Let me tell you something. Real talk. Just to flip it for a second. Just situations that I be in and like say some shit is happening and I know like somebody is doing something or whatever. I will ask God, like, and this is why I call on God, whoever you believe in, the universe, to handle the situation. I'm telling you, I've been at a job before with this lady. She was trying to get me fired when I was in my 20s or whatever. And I just prayed to God. Next thing I know, I came to work the next day. She had so many reports on her, she was fired. Now, I'm not saying that I was the only energy within that being, but I did something about it. And I was, you know what I'm saying? So he will remove people for you, like real talk. He will, and I'm not going to say that this is good to like, somebody is troubled or something, but people play around with it. But I'm telling you, the protected ones and the ones who believe that abiding faith is real. And it's like, okay, like that's why sometimes when certain things happen, it just be like whatever to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have that faith and like, man, let's continue this and I'm gonna just say something else in the closing.
She had a beautiful soul. She was a great mother. I'm talking about super great mother. Super great mother. Super great mother. And we're going to continue that. We're going to continue that love.
That's right. Be strong for those kids.
In here, if you don't take
Let's
nothing,
go.
I love you, Jack. These kids are beautiful, man. God granted us strength to have 3. I was trying to have 7 more. She gonna beat me up for that one. But I love you, girl. And I want our kids to understand that you had a beautiful soul. And you didn't leave us. You in heaven. Mm-hmm. Your spirit is with us. You're still here. And we got an amazing support system. We got a beautiful support system. That they came out. Love you. Everybody in here.
So listen, like, let me just say this to you, right? Death hurts so much because it's a permanent thing and there's no coming back from it, right? I used to, in my younger days, I used to be like, get physically sick sometimes when I would think of the thought of my mother ever dying one day. Real talk. I never felt that way about my mother, because she's the primary provider. Like, when you live every day with a person, you kind of like develop a bond with them and, an existence with them. So I used to get physically sick, but let me tell you this. I don't know if this is the cheat code or not, but I know it's a lot of us who we feel attached at the hip with our parents and stuff. But I don't know, like, all right. I feel like when I moved to Texas, I just feel like it kind of like, not saying it made me just realize a lot of stuff, especially with losing people. And like, but since I've been here, I lost close family members and then like close friends too, right? But I feel like when you live in a city outside of your parents, it kind of grows you up and it kind of like, you can look at, I don't know how to put it in words, but I'm just saying like, I'm not there anymore where I feel physically sick. Now with being older, and it's like it's kind of like expected to me, like you just don't know. It's like we all got a date, but I can guarantee you one thing about DC Young Fly. I hope, and I know, I'm pretty sure he got the money anyway, but I know that they had life insurance on her. Hopefully everything, they had their ducks in a row with that. But yo, death is so permanent, and I feel like certain people don't know how to handle it. Like, speaking to people in their 30s who've never been to a funeral, listen, you know what, two things that make me scared, right? And I'm gonna be truthful with you. I'm glad that I went through this at like 18, 19. You know, your first breakup, when you like go through the sadness and the depression. I feel like you need one of those early on, because it kind of sets, but it depends on what type of it depends on your character, and also like your push through, like how you push through situations. I get really scared when and like, listen, and I'll admit it to you. Yeah, I did go through that at a young age, and that shit like depressed me the first time I went through like a breakup. But when I did get older, I went through a breakup that kind of hurt me too. But I still, listen, I still coped. Let me tell you something. I still coped through that motherfucker though. I don't care if I was at work upset, tears rolling down my eyes. I was at work, clocked in every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? The show go on. Like, oh, if you want to do something with me, like if it's anything about me, I'm gonna keep going regardless. And this is why I tell people, like, yo, I don't know like a life without adversity. Like, I just don't know it. I don't, every day it'd be something different. It's just like, whether it's like somebody at the job trying to like especially in New York, because the part of New York that I'm from, it's like, a lot of the jobs that I had, it was a lot of white people in position. It's different down here in the South though, like truly. But in New York, it's like, yo, it's just always, it's something all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just say, listen, in life, pain is expected, and you need that type of spirit. And like, listen, I know that he could be appearing that way right now. We don't know, we don't know what anybody does to, but I know a lot of people when they go to funerals, they got to have a shot or two. Because I know I did that when I went to a funeral before. What funeral was that I went to when I had took a shot or something? Oh, it was my friend's mother, and that was a big deal. So we had like a rum and coke or something. Yep, it was a yeah. So funerals is it's a permanent thing, but and it's like, let me tell you this: you could go to funerals for other people, and you know how you're a part of the family or something. One day you're gonna be in that family seat, and you're gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be everybody's turn, and that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see people fall apart at funerals, and I felt like he was really strong, but maybe he's, a lot of people. Let me tell you this. Then we're gonna move off for this. A lot of people can serve good face, because like a lot of us, honestly, and it's nothing to like, talk down on people who are very emotional, but a lot of us can hold ourselves together without giving that to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, okay, especially with him, for his children, he has to be strong. But like, what I've learned from going to funerals and churches and stuff, people wear shades because they don't want you to see their emotions. They don't want you to see them crying and stuff. And I didn't learn the reason why people did that. Um, and I was like, wow, so people wear shades to funerals so you can't see them crying? Like, I don't know. To me, it's a part of the process. I know, and I can tell you this right now, if anything ever happens to my mother, I'm going to speak at her services, and I'm also going to carry her out because I'm her son. What? Like, no, there's not going to be no we'll have pallbearers, but I'm carrying my mother out. Anything happen to any of my brothers, even the ones who I feel the one I do feel some sort of way about, I'm gonna carry him out too. Anything, and I hope that he would carry me out. I don't know about that though, but so yeah, I'm strong like that. Like, just like even when my grandfather passed away, then my uncle too. Yeah, we carried them all out. Like, yeah, it's just a part of life. You'll be upset, but it's like you got to keep it moving. And it's like, I think a lot of the times that people, when the death sits in, because listen, a lot of people say if the healing starts, like, and the real pain is after the funeral, when you realize like, oh, it ain't, this person is not coming back. The real pain is when people will be like, yo, when your first birthday comes up, and it's just like, it's the first birthday without you. I'm telling you, those holidays hit so hard. All of the holidays, it could be the first 4th of July. It could be like, I'm saying, like, that's coming up. It's so many different things that trigger you when a person passes away. It could be the smallest thing, is like doing laundry when you know that they did it. I'm telling you, that shit is so real. So shout out to DC Young Fly for being a strong figure for his children, and just standing up and just, trying to hold it together. So I appreciate that in that situation. Let me see if if I want to bring this. Okay, so listen, I know y'all all heard about this bullshit with Amber Rose. Let me know how you feel about Amber Rose in the comments, but I'm gonna say how I feel about the whole debacle. So Amber Rose addresses online comments about her race, says that she never denounced her blackness. That's what this. Well, I don't think she denounced her blackness, but I do think she kind of veers towards her white side and she plays it to her benefit. So Amber Rose said, bruh, the internet is remedial as fuck. Y'all know exactly what I was saying as a mixed person about not fitting in anywhere on both sides. Now y'all want to act like I hate being black. Being in black spaces, get the f out of here. Then I'm wrong when I feel like the victim. The internet is trying to bully me because I'm black and white. What the f? This is wrong. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I never denounced my blackness. I don't understand where people are getting that from. A 5-second clip. Watch the whole interview. I mean, I will say this, and I've been listening. Like one of my friends' channel, she always says that people who are biracial they discount themselves. Like even though Cardi B try to act like she black, and she don't look blacker than. Well, she does a lot to make herself even look like that. She does tanning and then the makeup tricks and all of that. So Amber Rose, what I feel like is like even in this statement, she's signaling in the white people who are going to be DMing her, telling her like, "Yo, yeah, like trust me, if people send signals out. Cardi is one of those people who she says to stuff and she's really trying to signal. You just got to be smart enough to catch it. But like she wants to import the people to inundate her inbox messages to be like, oh Amber, I'm telling you, I know how this shit goes. And Amber Rose, like to me, I never really looked. I feel like nowadays everybody just try to say that they black. Everybody, when you can see that they clearly are not, and I don't care what anybody says about this either. Like Joseline, she's not even black in my opinion, and I felt like it was really inappropriate for her to try to force that on Amber Rose. So what I will say is, if a person is biracial, let them show let them show up the way that they want to. Like if they say that they black, or if they or whatever they say, or if they say that they mix, right? Let them have that. That's how I feel about that, right? But you also have to take this into consideration, which I did understand Amber Rose, where she was just like, my father is white. And you don't know how much she loves her father. And could you imagine? This is why I said that I didn't respect that about Lotto. When Lotto was in that Funk Flex interview, Funk Flex freestyle, and she was saying something about these crackers, and your mother is white. You are lame to me, and I won't ever unsee it. You lame. So if anything, I can respect Amber Rose because she kept that shit real. And she was just like, my father's white. Could you imagine looking into the face of your white father? This is somebody, and say you have a good relationship with him, and you're gonna let somebody call you black on TV, knowing that you look into your dad's face and y'all have a good relationship? It's like, no, you can't discount her like that. So I understand it. But I do think Amber Rose she tries to play both sides. I personally feel she does. So let's see what people are saying in the comments. I mean, she's not black, she's biracial. How are y'all mad? She said, I'm lost. So a lot of, I guess, let me see what people have been saying to Amber Rose. Y'all really don't fuck with me because I claim both sides of my family. Just know you're perpetuating hate, racism, and colorism, not me. That's your problem, not mine. I'm not gonna apologize for being born. And I understand this too. So this is the last time I'm talking about race. I'm black and white mixed. That's how I identify. You don't like it, you could suck her. Yeah, so that's what Ambi said. So let me know what y'all think about that. Do you think Amber Rose plays both sides? Let me see the comments. Jocelyn is black and Puerto Rican. Jocelyn, she's still exotic though. And then the way that I see it, let's see. Jocelyn would be considered black due to her color. Yeah, but let's say this. Jocelyn over here, she would be considered exotic, right? So she still has a benefit. Like the way that I look at it with both of them, if you want to use these words like preference, both of them are preferences. If you want, but I don't know. Listen, Jocelyn, I can see her. But I will say this. You know how like when it comes to the debate, like, oh, is Cardi black or whatever, I would look at Jocelyn and think that she has more. I think that she has more African DNA and within her. You can see it. You can look at her nose and tell, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, even though how light skinned Rihanna may be, she still has very ethnic features. And that's the thing to me. Amber Rose, she doesn't really have that. But again, she's not really claiming it either. And she looks into the face of a white daddy and she could never get on TV and talk about you know, I'm black. Because then what are you gonna do when you get back home and your dad's gonna be like, really, Amber? You're black? No, you're black and white. Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? So only black when it's beneficial. Only black when she's taking that DIC. Yeah, you know how that works out. It's always to their benefit. So let me see if there's anything on here else that I'm interested in. Yo, so I know y'all happy about that. Nicki just announced that Barbie's soundtrack. Oh, let's get into this. So the woman charged with fatally shooting a G.K. Owens has been granted bond. You see how these crackers do? You see how they do? She shouldn't be granted no motherfucking bond. So the 58-year-old woman who was charged with fatally shooting a G.K. Owens has been granted bond, according to the News 6. A judge set Susan's bond at $150,000 for manslaughter and $1,000 each for the remaining charges, for a total of $154,000. Wow. Wow. This white, and see, I'm gonna be honest with you. And my aunt told me this years ago when we was having like one of these family conversations, when she was just like, you know, one of my family members was just like, white people, you know, they are aggressive with black people. And my aunt was just saying, actually, I think I'm more aggressive with them because I feel like they're that way. And sometimes I just feel like with white people, you just don't know who to trust. You don't know if they telling on you. You don't know, like, yo, it's this lady who sits next to me, but she's in another department. She's like over the wall. So she pretty much told me, she was like, hey, like, you know, I can't really talk that much because, you know, they'll start like sending emails and stuff. And every time I was speaking to her, I kept seeing this white lady look at me, and I kept looking straight in her face like, what the fuck is your problem? Why you keep looking at me when I'm talking and you're not even in a conversation? That shit is so inappropriate to me, but I already got them. I got the drift. She didn't even have to explain it, and I just stopped. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, white people, you can't trust them. You can't trust them on a job. You just can't. And I don't care if you're listening to this and you white and you feel some sort of way. You already know what it is. And white people even got to the point where they're making this damn YouTube page with white on white, and they trying to call it Karen. No, Karen is when a white woman is doing something to African American or black people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what it is. And they trying to make this, they trying to like, I'll show you it. Let me see if I could bring this up. It's like they really trying to like involve white people in this shit too. No, that's definitely some shit. A Karen is somebody who targets blacks. Come on. This shit is weird to me. I be feeling like some of the stuff on their page is funny, but just no, that's not a Karen. She's just stupid in that point. Karen footage. They even got a white face on there. Like, look at this.
What? I want to park. You walk in the parking spot. Sir, my husband dropped us off. He's moving around and he's going to park here. I understand, but I'm going to park here. Meanwhile, there's no one here.
She really got her baby right. She really got her baby right in the middle of the street. Like, what if somebody would have just pulled into the spot and hit her ass? What is this?
Looking like a Joker.
And it looked like that was some white on white shit. And then no, that's not a Karen, you dumbass. That's somebody who's off their meds. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody who's clearly off their meds. So
this happened.
She's throwing stuff up
Oh.
You saw her hit me, though.
Yeah.
why he ain't take that bitch to the ground and put her in a chokehold and fucking put his knee in her back? You see what I'm saying? Still privilege. This is not Karen. Follow this page so you can see what I'm talking about. This ain't no motherfucking Karen. Look up Karen footage on YouTube. I mean on Twitter. This ain't no motherfucking Karen. I want to see him take her to the motherfucking ground.
I got it all on tape. Oh, she biting him.
You're not gonna bite me, bitch.
Oh.
He bit her and he still ain't fucking body slammer. Body slam that bitch. You seen what they did to them black girls at that pool party or whatever type of event that was? Body slam that bitch. But see, white is right.
I got fight with her now. Try to like me.
Body slam her ass.
Oh, y'all.
Put your knee in her fucking back.
Girl, just cooperate, girl. Just cooperate, girl.
Look at the black one standing there just trying to coach. I would have walked off and let that nigga handle her the best way. Honestly, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I would have been still doing. No, I probably would have watched it, but I'm not gonna be telling him what to do. Put your fucking knee in her back.
Just cooperate. Not the old man. Oh Lord. Not the old man. What the old man finna do? What the old man finna do? Oh my God.
No taser. No.
Is it cocaine? Is it cocaine?
They ain't tased the bitch. They ain't pull a gun out and pop it off accidentally. They ain't do none of that shit. But this ain't no motherfucking Karen.
Is it cocaine?
It's drugs. It's psychological.
Put your hands behind your back. Do not get up. Do not get up.
You gotta circle the man right.
Let me tell you something. If you was black, you see that whole shelves with them fucking bottles and shit, them pretty little bottles is on, that shit would have been tore down. They would have mashed your fucking body into that shit and they would have had your knee in the fucking back and you would have been gasping for fucking air. This ain't no fucking Karen shit. So this is why sometimes it's weird to me. Like, it's weird. So she should have never been let out of jail. And it's like, what's going to happen now? Is she going to seek, she's going to get her lawyers and try to say that she felt threatened? They're going to try to, I'm telling you, I could kind of see how it's going to go. They're going to try to say that she felt threatened. She didn't know if she came. And then why is she being charged with fucking manslaughter? Why is she being charged with manslaughter? This is why I always believe a lick for a lick. You'll never get proper justice in this country, especially as an African-American. Sounds about white. This is America. And I think a lot of niggas are just tired. It's like people not even marching no more, really, for certain things. It's like this woman, it's like, you know what? The day goes on and the wind blows and her children is without a mother now. Who knows where the fuck the father was? Who knows where the dad was? Now they don't got a mother. And guess what? You don't know what was behind this woman. You don't know if she ain't even like her family. Her kids might be subjugated to family members who they don't even like, weirdos and shit like that. You don't know what's going on, and you don't know this white bitch changed their life forever. That's bad. Oh, I'm not reading all that shit. And then shout out to the person who, like, this girl, she left this long ass comment. It's like, as soon as I read the first 3 comments, I don't read long comments. So that's the worst way to try to get my attention. Don't write no long shit because you don't know me like that. And especially if I see your name and I don't know you, I'm not reading your comment. No, that's emotional intelligence. You shouldn't have that much energy for me if I don't fucking know you at all. I graced over it just to make sure it wasn't a weird shit. But I said, no, have your comment. I'm not reading this shit. So an eye for an eye, exactly. Manslaughter. See what I'm saying? She should be charged with murder. And that bail should have been millions. You see what I'm saying? They're going to let that white bitch walk free. That's why I try not to deal with those people. And that's why even with my business, I appreciate the ones who support me and whatever. But my business, the most of my money I make with my business is through black people. Yep. Black and Mexican people. That's where I make the bulk of my money. Like, we need to stick together like every other race. We are bigger than them altogether. We have to learn and know this. So that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Let me go over here and see. Let me go to the neighborhood talk. All right. So let's see what's popping over here. Did y'all see Jason Lee in that damn shower with all that damn crud over the damn wind? My nigga, why you taking showers and why you taking photos in the damn shower with all that damn crud? Oh my, I'm not even reading that. I see a sad story about 3 little girls. I'm not reading that at all. At all. I don't got time for that. I'm not saying I don't have time for it, but let's see if they got something different for DC Young.
These kids are beautiful, man. God granted that strength to.
Why can't you hear it? Hold on.
I was trying to have Sam Mo.
All right, let's get off of that. We already watched that. So let's see if there's anything else. Y'all agree mother sues American Airlines after her 14-year-old son died. What? I wonder if he had the vaccine. Y'all agree mother sues American Airlines after her 14-year-old son died after going into cardiac arrest mid-flight. Employees didn't charge AED despite law requiring them to do so. That's sad. I wonder if he had the vaccination. I'm telling you, I be worried about my nieces too. Listen, you got them, and you don't even got to be chunky. But let me tell you something. I be worried. I be worried about a lot of y'all who injected your bodies with that. I can almost, and it's so weird that I try to stop asking people that because when people be passing away and they tell me, "Oh, this person passed away from a heart attack," I'll be like, "Did they have?" And God strike me down right now. 99% of the time when I ask them, "Do they got?" They say yes. Yes, they do. Ain't nobody got 14 dying from no motherfucking heart attack. Are you crazy? And then you got people, it's like, I would never want to be close to a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Because then you got people who they'll be like, oh no, people are dying more from heart attacks nowadays. You stupid motherfucker sweeping that shit up under the rug. So neighbors, get into this. A mother is seeking unspecified damages against American Airlines after her teenage son went into cardiac arrest aboard a flight with no charged AEDs on hand. Wow. According to, I hope they get money too. That's unfortunate, baby. 14 years old. His life ain't even start yet. Like 14, what grade are you in? Is that still 8th grade? So you went Bicky baby boy, and no, it ain't one more chance. When my friends around, you don't want to hold my hands. So you see us girls twirling and styling inside the mix, hopping out the mix, the whips, the foxes, and I chrome. Here going number go to Tyrone. That was a little sidebar, but so according to sources, the incidents initially began when the 14-year-old Kevin Greenbridge went into cardiac arrest, and the passenger on the flight, who was just so happened to be a doctor, tried to assist the young boy, but when asked the staff to bring the AED, they informed the medical professor that he could not use the equipment because it wasn't charged. Ooh. That's messed up. The mother of teen Melissa Arzu filed the lawsuit upon learning about the Aviation Medical Assistance Act in 1998 when she learned that not only are the airlines required to inspect AEDs regularly in case of emergencies. Ooh, I hope you get that. Get that fucking bag. Get that bag. Make them bitches pay. Make them pay. Yeah. So it's the Aviation Medical Assistance Act of 1998, and unfortunately, people have to die for certain acts to go. And I know this might be weird to y'all, but let me tell you this. I always, and I think too much, but I'm happy that I'm able to be of sane mind, thought, everything, right? I always think, like, say I'm about to take a flight or whatever the case may be, right? I always say to myself that I don't want to be a part of any movement that makes it. And I know that this sounds wrong because these people take the hits for others, but I don't want to be a part of something that causes a better change for somebody in the future. I want to be a part of the better change. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody had to die on a flight in 1998 or before then for them to even make that act. And then look, this year, they still not even following the fucking rules. How you don't have that charge? You have, like, how did y'all go through it? Y'all check so many things before the plane takes off. You didn't know that the AD was like, yo, everybody on that flight needs to be fired or yeah, because I want to know, because it trickles down, because you know what? This boy is gone now, but I want to know whose responsibility was it to charge that AED? Who? Because you done. And then if I was the mother, yeah, that's gonna be millions. And you know what? None of that's gonna bring her son back, but we need millions, and that's over $10 million. Like that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money because could you imagine? I just want to know if he had that shot. But Arzu believes her son's death was due to carelessness, recklessness, and negligence of American Airlines. Its respective agents, servants, and employees for allegedly failing to maintain the AED and failing to ensure that it was properly charged. This is so unfortunate. This is unfortunate, but I'll tell you this, right? I think that if a person has a heart attack, not all people survive. And a lot of people are having these damn these shot-induced attacks. Cause come on, how could you vouch for this? A 14-year-old? I want to ask her, was your son, did he get the shot? I want to know. Let's see if there's anything else on here I want to go into. Yo, I had seen this earlier, right? So let me pause this.
Hey,
Let me pause this. Wait, where is this at?
your girl Sheree from the Real Housewives.
So listen, people was talking about this one girl that was on Twitter. She said that she looked at this and thought that this was Hazel E. Oh, this is where you got this from. She do not look like Hazel E. Why y'all saying that she look? This do not look. Let me tell you something. Earlier, I said that I feel like Sheree is prettier than A. They both pretty, but let me tell you something. Did you really think that that was Hazel E? She looks like Sheree. I don't think that. What is it about Sheree that's distinctive? Is it her eyes? Angel? I don't know. I feel like she looked good though. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what they're saying in the comments. She looks like Hazel E, but thank you. That's what I said. She do look prettier. I knew I wasn't just me. Sheree is bad. Don't try to play with her like that. She got, and even if she did get a little, you think she got a nose job? Even if she did get a nose job to make her nose apparently a little slimmer, it still looks, to me, it still looks like her. You know, people were saying that they thought that she got a nose job or whatever, but yeah. So let's see if there's anything else over here I wanted to bring up. Let me see. Oh, I know what I wanted to bring up. Let's go over here. So Ice Spice, she performed at the governor's ball. Let me go to, because I know Nicki posted this. I was so happy. Let me tell you this. I'm so happy for Sexy Red. Wait, Nicki is on AMP? Oh my God. This is why people, I was wondering, I was a little nervous. I said, why is people leaving my show? Hold on a second. Nicki took niggas to Pound Town. Hold on. I'm out of town, bugging with my round. A coochie baby, a booty old round. What the niggas? I'm looking for the O's. Quit playing, nigga. Come suck a bitch toes. Hold on a second. Let me find this real quick. I want to see if Nicki is still on AMP. Hold on a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let's do this. Where I want to go? Give me a second. Let's do this.
I ain't even gonna put no hook on this shit. I'ma just talk my shit. Yo. Everybody! If I hopped on a rocket, I swear my success will be out of here. They follow my blueprint like I am a pioneer. Ain't even putting no hook on this shit, this is something they gotta hear. Where all these bitches be thinking they top shit, when I got the work in that top shit. All of them SIs you got in your watch gon' give you a flop rip. I'm bringing the heat to your knockers, so Benny the flummy, let's do it like Walker. Ain't one of these bitches I really ain't cook on the roster. My quantity sounded like pasta. After you hit it, that nigga be teaching me salsa. You drop what I'm jacking and I'm sending shots like some vodka. Now I got your mother going through some trauma. Jack me as Prezi, ain't talking Obama. On my skin like lava. Better talk nice, better talk to me proper. No life is when I come with the choppers. All of my joints gon' be singing like opera. Telling these bitches to get all they ops up. Just like some pussy, all of they blocks fucked. Picking the shit up like a new lace that really ain't got plugged. My dick in they mouth like it got sucked. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with these?
Having to go back to it once you feel you've already gone through the emotional roller coaster of the actual event in your life, etc. So it's good.
What? Hold on. What happened?
It's done, but yeah, some of them songs, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Like, it's a lot of emotional shit, and it's like, like seeing how you may have felt about someone at one time in your life, and then 10 years later feel like, a completely different way when you think about that. It's just crazy, Something or someone could be the most important thing in your world, and then one day it just isn't.
Yes, that's true. Nicki is on Queen Radio right now.
And so that's why, like, of course, COVID happened, and the entire industry had to deal with it. But that's why, like, sometimes when you ask an artist or tell an artist, any kinds of artists, by the way, oh, when is your next such and such dropping? Or why are you taking so long to drop it? Or why, sometimes we forget that this is like going to someone's house and asking them for, you know, every chapter of every diary they ever wrote.
Right.
And then saying, well, we need a new one right now. You know? Oh, of course you can get it. See, and that's the thing. You could get anything. You could get 10. Y'all could have gotten 10, right? And and that would have been great, and you know, lots of money and stuff. But as an artist, I don't know that it would have had as much of the truth telling and the feeling, like the truth feeling what's really going on in the moment, and then writing it, and then recording it, and then having to listen to it a billion times because, of course, you have to edit it, etc. But it's not everything in your past that you want to go back to. And also, life doesn't happen when, you know, on a timer. It happens when it happens, how it happens.
Right.
So I wouldn't know how to even really do that. But ultimately,
These niggas always asking. Let me put disturb notifications on. Why it start doing that when I close it? Hold on.
Ultimately, you know, now I'm ready. You know, I'm ready. I am ready to express myself in 2023 and what's happening and the currentness and the you know, immediateness of everything and the fun and all that. But I am now ready to address what I have
And working on
experienced in life, I guess. So and whether you write music or whether you're just a regular human, you know when you get to that place where you can be like, you know. But what I also realized is people's pain is like, I remember at Calling Shots _ said, and be ready to hear it all and enjoy it with you. Thank you. At Wendy Dayron said, I can't wait to listen. This album is about to be everything. I already know it. Yeah. And I'm not saying that, oh, like I'm going to be talking about this, that. So, you know, I never am going to tell y'all what the fuck I'm going to be talking about on my album. I'm just saying that as a human, every stage of your life, well, that's just it. They are stages. Mm-hmm. And stages begin and stages end. The only thing is, you don't know how long each stage will be. And you can rush stages along. You can prolong them. You can predict it with a crystal ball. And you have no clue how long that stage in your life will take. Thick T said that album is going to be the best bookmark test. Thank you. I don't know why we have to give like these like magazine headlines off of Queen Radio. Like, oh my, like what? I mean, all right, come on. Nicki Minaj reveals she's ready to express herself in 2023 and dress what she's been experiencing in life for the new album. No. No. Come on. Take that shit the fuck down.
Dope.
I mean, come on.
That's fire.
At Beauty and Bars, Nicki's tone and choice of words when discussing her album. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be off here for a while and sit with it after it drops. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You guys are definitely going to want to sit with it for a long time. And also, I can't wait to perform it on tour. We're going to have an amazing fucking time on tour. I will be giving you guys more information soon.
I can't wait.
No need to worry.
Hey, Spice.
But yeah, it's gonna be dope. And also, I don't know, like, yo, it's crazy how.
Tell me what's crazy.
Oh, shout out to Lil Wayne. I forgot. I'll have to post it tomorrow. I saw that he did an interview and he responded to a couple questions regarding like Young Money and me and Drake and his thoughts. I love him so much.
They need to do a tour. He
said something on one of the questions. He said, and they always knew they could lean on me. They could lean on my confidence. And that's so real. That is so fucking real. And anytime I've ever hit that man ever in my life, he responds. Anytime I've ever sent this man a song, he sends it back with a verse. Like, I mean, he is just different, yo.
Genuine.
And that's why it was difficult. Like, a lot of people always asked me to start record labels before, and I always was like, I can't, because I know I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of the way I saw Lil Wayne push his artists, it's no way I would have been able to do it, and unless I could really do it, I felt, and also to make it fun. Because one thing about Young Money, like, it was fucking fun, yo. It was so much fucking fun.
Right, she did. And
and I just promised myself that, like, once I was able to do it, that I want to make everybody that signs with me, like, feel super duper happy and feel like, yo, this is like, it's not only me out here by myself. Like, it's a gang, it's a team, it's a crew, it's a family. That's what Young Money always felt like to me. It just always felt like a family. We would be doing stupid ass shit on tour, pulling pranks on each other on tour.
I do want to say something though, and I don't know.
And it was just fun, so yeah.
I do want to say something. I'm gonna wait though.
Who's that? At Khalil.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this right now while she doing side talk. Yes, Young Money, Lil Wayne did his thing, but let's not lie. Nicki Minaj also did her thing too. I'm gonna just make this statement in regards to Nicki artists. I need to see them doing more stuff on their own. I don't need you waiting until it's just like Nicki. I need you to release music on your own. It's like, what are you waiting for? Like, push it, because I feel like a person wants to help a person who is also pushing it themselves. You should not just be waiting for her. Push your music, release your music, and let's go. That's it. Like, you can't wait for her to be the end all be all for everything. You just can't do that.
And yes, and I love seeing you guys too. Like, you know, to see, sometimes I see y'all and I'm like, oh my God, you're grown up. Like, what the fuck? Don't think it's just crazy for y'all. It's crazy for me too to see your evolution. Like, and the fact that we still kicking it. You know what I'm saying? What's my next song I want to go? Oh, this is my little jam right now. I'm about to play my little jam. I'm coming right back, but this is my jam.
What's your jam? Let's see what she played. What is this? Oh, she playing some Prince. All right, so let's just wait and before Nicki comes back. So look, Ice Spice performed at Governor's Ball yesterday. She brought Sexy Red out. This was so dope. Let me tell you one thing. I'm so happy for Sexy Red because when she did that live with Nicki Minaj, I just tuned into her and it's just like she literally just came from the hood and just started doing her shows and getting her money. I can't be mad at a girl for getting her bread. And a lot of the times it's like people, they comparing like the lyricism. They like, oh, they don't feel like she's this or they don't feel like she's that. Well, guess what? She's blessed. She got that collaboration. The girl is booked up. Every time I keep looking all over Instagram, I'm seeing somebody Sexy Red. She's supposed to be in my city last night. She was supposed to be in Albany last night. And I noticed this, right? She was in the city, but she performed at Governor's Ball. Hold on. She performed at Governor's Ball down the highway, but I guess the logistic, I'm going to just say it like this. I feel like Sexy Red, she performed at Governor's Ball because it was a better look than performing at the Palace. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Palace Theater is a theater, but it's like Governor's Ball. Like, you seen how that crowd was lit? Ski. Let's see how she looked wait, where's this at? I want to get to the videos. Let me get to the videos while we in the inner room. Hold on. We on the inner room. Let's see. Let's go over here. When I holla ski, I mean pull up. Let's go to Nicki page. You know these people playing these damn reindeer games. Let's go over here. I hope nothing inappropriate comes up. Because you know how the Twitter feed me sometime. And I ain't want to get, but I unfollowed a lot of those pages. I had to take a lot of responsibility and say, you know what? You hate seeing the stuff that you're talking about. Unfollow these pages. And I just unfollowed a lot of pages. I don't know if you ever went through that, but yeah. So Ice Spice brung out.
Right now. I think I'm going to go to Pound Town.
Check that shit up. Oh, happy for this black woman. Get them niggas sing it. Hey, I'm out of town, looking for around. What could you be? My booty all round. Where the niggas are looking for the home. The black nigga, I'm stuck on this toe. Hey. I'm jacking it. I like that.
I see a lot of sexy people out here right now.
Let's go, Ice Spice.
I think I'm going to go to Pound
Let's go. Hey. Where you at, baby? Fucking with my round. With the old brown. Yo, where them niggas? They looking for the old player, nigga. Hold on. Let's share this. Go ahead, get your shit off, girl. Hey, rock that motherfucker. Rock that shit. I'm so happy for like get your shit off. Get that money. Hold on. I'm monitoring another app.
I see a lot of sexy people out here right now.
Where them niggas? I'm looking for the whole. All right, let's stop.
Oh, you know what? I was looking for a particular
I'm looking for the hoes.
freestyle.
Acting a smoochie.
Yeah. Taylor Bobby was asking me, did I have great chemistry and energy together with Ice, working with her again? Yes. And
yeah. Let's go,
you
Ice.
know, I was being really inspired, you know. So
I love her hair like that.
It's funny, like she sent me a hook. She had a hook on the beat, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe we should try to do it back and forth. And I said, dude, would you like that idea? She said, yeah. And so we tried that. That was dope. And then I was like so excited. I put a verse on the song. I really was just putting it as like almost like a placeholder to, to send it to her, like, hey, this is the vibe I'm feeling like for the verses or whatever. But then she had already said, like, she sent her verse back really, really, really quick. So I was like, oh my God. All right, well, you know what? I guess, that was the vibe we was both fucking feeling. And so I didn't change anything. We left it as just how we felt the first time, us both going in separately. But like, I feel like it was just our first initial vibe for the verses, and and that was dope. What Tatum Murray said, all eyes pulled a you on you. Oh, I guess so. I mean, but I don't necessarily always write stuff fast and send it back fast. It really be dependent. But yeah, I definitely did not expect to be like getting the verse back. I'm like, oh, maybe they.
She was ready. She said, fuck that.
They changed something on my verse. Like, I'm like, maybe they edited something.
Ooh, no, girl.
Was like, oh no, they sent.
See, she did a little too much on that one. We can't do that one.
Song together if you want to hear it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Showing bare ass cheeks.
Like, oh. Okay.
Looking at me like you're bigger than she.
I really loved it, and so we stuck with it, and now it's fucking fire. And I saw this I saw you guys posting. Oh, actually, it's 9916. How long was the longest duration you worked on creating a song that's on NM5? Well, if I told you, it would sound so crazy.
It could be weak sometimes.
It would sound really crazy. So, what I would say is some things take years to perfect, literally.
Yes, I believe it.
There have been some songs that I have either been working on or just thinking on or just voice noting on or just writing down a bar here, a bar there. And there have been songs that no matter how many times, like, I say, okay, I have it, I know exactly what I'm going to say on it, I just can't bring myself to record it. You know, that happens too.
I could definitely understand that.
So, yes. Oh, but yes, let's get into the picture of me and Ice that I posted, y'all.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Are we giving 10s across the board?
Yes, let's get into it.
Are we minusing 2 because we ate? Like, what the fuck? Like, can we go in right now? I want nothing but trending Barbie World right now and tell us how me and Ice ate on that photo, please. Let's go.
I said 8, especially Nicki.
I need my queens right now. I need my pretty gang right now. Like, what the fuck is good?
I think I should have had a darker pink hair.
Yeah, y'all need to think about that. I'm gonna play one more song and come right back to why you think about that, and I'm gonna look at your responses. Cause y'all not gonna get away with that. Barbie World. Nicki trending Queen Radio Barbie World. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Let's go. I don't think we can. I could just take it out of my video later. But I want to talk though. So let me say this.
Hold on. Why was that saying the clean version?
Look at Ice Spice Manager, my 2 baby.
Don't aggravate me tonight, please. Why was that saying the clean? That's weird. Let's see.
I'm in my prime, optimist, Sagittarius, so you know I'm a... Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Should I pause that? Yeah, let's just do some commentary before she come back, because I don't want to get... I don't want to have to take that out, and then it's just going to mess up the quality of the video. So I'll be checking that to see what goes on. But listen, look how this happened. You know how Bia had the 2 collaborations with Nicki? Now Ice Spice got 2 in the bag. Ice Spice looks cute, though. Nicki looks good. Nicki got that fresh... Wait, so they just shot this literally the other day. This is what Tay was working on with... Oh, it's all making sense. So Ice Spice, she had a busy one. Yo, she had a busy one. So not only was they Ice Spice performed. Wait, when was this shot? Hold on a second. I'm in my prom. Yeah, she just did this. Nicki just did this 3 days ago. So Ice Spice. So when was this? Was this Thursday? Yep. So they shot it Thursday. Ice Spice performed on Friday. Like, keep it a stack. Don't give a once they know I got bands, they be trying not to give a damn, and I'm stuck at money on no. Then she can't hear herself. I guess she couldn't hear herself. She started playing a whole lot of money. Look, she started playing Bia. Now just talk about it. Let's see, I'm telling you, I be knowing. I like when she did that. Looking at me like who bigger than she. Watch this. Okay. Okay, Ice. Who bigger than she? Yeah. Taking your time because I want to be able to think I already ate. Stuff like boom. I know he want me as bitches are lame and I spit on it when you making a chain. Hey, making it rain. Hey, doing my thing. Let's see what's going on.
I mean, just so that I'm feeling safer.
What y'all think about Bia? Y'all think Bia is gonna like? Y'all think Bia is gonna bounce back? I don't know. So first and foremost, in regards to this, I think Ice Spice looked nice. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like she should have had like a hot pink hair, in my opinion. But I feel like maybe they had a theme to rock to. I think her hair would have just looked, I don't know, that she wears that style, but I feel like it would have just a little bit darker, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion, but she still looks nice. She's still getting money, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah. I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana. And I'm still Kiana.
Killing everybody. Beat. Thank you next.
Ariana.
You gonna have to give me
Tatiana.
If you trying to get some slappiana.
Hey.
I call my
Apiana. And shut down Letiana. I don't want you on my page, Blackiana.
No tailor made like
Tiana.
Capiana.
Capiana. Baby Hana, take a Tana. Bitch, slapping Ladonna.
He's screaming my government.
Like Anika Tanya.
You look like Nicki now. Still you
Yana.
To keep it 100.
Bitch, you Blackiana and like Tiana. Tiana.
From Trinidad. Americana.
Yeah.
I'm about to shut it down.
At Megaliana. Why you do that?
Yo, wait a minute. How is that song a whole freestyle on a streaming platform right now, y'all?
That's not on streaming though.
These people be
They be taking advantage. Yes, they do. Get into it. Yeah, get into it, yeah. Papa Bear's in the background. Yeah, they took it. Whoever this person is.
So, oh yeah, well, I know my DJ skills be popping at Khalid Moolah. Oh nah, Nicki got booth panicking, you know what I'm saying? Wait, but y'all, how is that even? So that means what about my
That mean that they getting paid off it too.
So is my other little freestyles be on here? Because hunting. Let me. Ooh, it better not be. Let me see. If this is. Wait a minute.
Yes, let's get it.
You heard it here first.
I just got $10 million because I ain't even do yet. You spend your money, but I ain't even what you do yet. You didn't even do that. How could you do that? Good morning. Morning. With a doorman. Everything that I wanted. Couldn't even afford it. Everything that fits me. You know me, inside the shade, so they don't know it's me. Hey, drip too hard, let it zip too hard. You know, fuck around and drown off this page. And then the rings is like, hey. Hey. Listen. I'm still the same bitch from the city of the potholes. She said, oh, I got those. I said, no, it's not those. I'm fucking girls, but you bitches on my cocktails. I got a Roscoe's. Feeling like the winter, but I've been up like the summer. Fucking with my baby, I'm a gunner. When I say baby, I ain't talking about stunner. I'm talking about low like easy on the come up, nigga. Hit too hard, and hit too hard, and the fuck I'm running down off this way. Hey. That was right after Cardi got her ass beat. Mm-hmm. Dip too hard, got to dip too hard, and the fuck around and drown. Hey. Bad little vibe, keep it by my side. Kiss a musty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time. Let them bitches know. Every time we pray. Couple new blessings every time we pray. Every time we pray. I love that. Couple new blessings every time we pray. I said they looking for the Ome. A couple of you little Ome. I hope she played that. That's crazy. They making money off her freestyles too, for sure.
Wow. Wow.
Drip too hard.
That's crazy. But right now, you guys, we are trending Queen Radio and we are trending Barbie World. Barbie World featuring Ice Spice comes out 6/23/23. Okay, you can now pre-save it.
Pre-save it, baby.
Pre-save it, y'all.
Thugging with my round. Gucci Green.
You know, if you gotta beat them dogs, you gotta beat them dogs.
Beat them dogs, all of them.
To help making prank calls.
All right, let's see. Papa Bear going off.
Let me see what else they got. So somebody said she's writing down names and credits right now. They're gonna be taken down by tomorrow.
That's a fact, because them niggas ain't getting paid off of that shit. The fuck? Hell yeah. It's a freestyle. They making money off her shit. I mean, I appreciate it as a fan though.
Making prank calls while the queen thrives. And the queen gives blessing to the Most High.
Who making prank calls?
And we have to laugh, we have to laugh.
Who doing prankies?
But what we need to do, and it's green light season forever, what we need to do is...
What we need to do, baby?
Focus on the prize at hand and nothing else. Sometimes when you beat them dogs,
they get mad.
They come back for more.
Yes, they do. That's why you got to put some poison.
We gonna keep beating them.
That's a fact.
And we gonna be blasting Barbie World on 6/23/23. One thing I really know for sure is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world is to know that your significant other is actually attracted to you and into you, but also knows you as a person and loves you and lifts you up and makes you feel like you can touch the sky. And
that's the energy.
There's nothing more beautiful than my sweet little, beautiful little, energetic, friendly, caring and sweet little baby. And I think that have you ever gotten to a point with someone where
I love her page.
you see
The Dud Reporter.
certain
Follow her.
things in a different light? Like you may have looked at someone and thought to yourself, why is this person so angry or desperate or whatever?
Girl.
And then you look back and think, wow, I'm actually sorry for you.
Thank you. I was just talking about this. Oh my God. Yo, she be on it.
You know, it's important that the Barbs keep their eye glued to the prize and stop giving away all of your magic and your momentum and your energy. You know, things would be amazing if that could actually happen. And it's sad, it's interesting that the Barbs still get used all the time knowingly and allow it. And the Barbs are superior and everyone knows it. So at this point, it's just,
you gotta know your power.
Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. Sometimes things taste better like when they're like stale.
No, I disagree. That's that Hollywood shit. I definitely disagree.
At Onika for Life said, I feel like a therapist listening to Nicki talk to us about a lot of things on Queen Radio. She is so amazing. I love you back, my darling. And there would be things, so much more that I could say, but of course, there are just limits when anyone in the world can
listen,
put their desperate ear
they bored lonely
to their phone and listen to your voice. So but I just want to thank the Barbs for being epic and amazing. I saw that I am in the top 10 of most streamed rappers on Spotify. The only female, that's pretty dope. Thank you guys.
That's a fact.
At Complex Derek. I'll see you. Because the thing is, when you really are at peace and you have everything, you know, especially your health and, you know, love, you don't even have the energy to be angry or to care about stupidity.
Right. I just went through that this week. I promise you.
But that's why I started realizing how sad a lot of these people must really be, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to actually direct so much of their own life towards someone who's paying them no fucking mind.
I feel that. I feel you. 100%.
You know what I mean?
1,000. 1,000.
No.
And it'd be people who you show love to too. Like, it's weird. Keep going.
At Ninja Den Joker said, yeah, we need to start matching Nicki's energy. When she's quiet, we need to be quiet and focused. Start blocking out these idiots. I know I need to work on that myself, but we need to be laser focused and prepared for everything coming. Right.
Laser focused.
I think that's a fair assessment of what I said.
Oh, God.
And in regards to buying the streams and buying promotion and stuff like that, so somebody I mentioned that, I feel like people gonna do what they want to do. Like, that's none of my business. But me personally, the reason I would never do it is because when you go out in the real world, you gotta learn the sad truth. Whether you want to or not.
True.
You know. So no, I would never do that. And there's a lot of things that I can even promote. You know, always, you know, a lot of these apps right now, you can put a little couple of dollars in something.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know, because I know that I have an organic fan base. I know that when I go on tour, it's gonna be the same energy. I don't need to overdo it. I don't need to outdo anything, outdo anyone. I don't need to have a gotcha moment because I am the motherfucking moment.
That's a fact.
You know? So I love living in that reality of knowing, okay, this is how many of my fans fucking with this, but whether it's a picture or a song. You know, I love knowing in real life, you know, because again, when you go out in the real world, nothing, you know, it is what it is. Nothing can be faked in the real world. And so I would rather know the real deal and not lie to myself you know, and like do what I have to do to really get those numbers rather than taking a shortcut to numbers. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine talking to Nicki Minaj about, oh, why are you making your Instagram sloppy like that, mother? That's why this and that's why that. Oh, that's why I'm the most streamed female rapper on Spotify?
Facts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, when y'all figure out
this, I don't know.
y'all gotta realize that, like, imagine thinking like Lil Wayne cares about how many likes he got on his Instagram page.
Right.
You know,
They be worried about the wrong shit.
like, how many times has Lil Wayne sold 1 million or close to 1 million albums in the first motherfucking week? So, you know, me personally, I'm not gonna spend my money to impress y'all with no likes, child. No, ma'am. You know, maybe on some occasions, if it's like I don't know, you know, I guess, you know, people do product placements and things like that. I don't know. But very rarely would I feel a need to
sponsor
enhance or boost anything. So just to address that, because I saw you guys were mentioning that. And y'all know what the fuck it be at a Nicki Minaj concert. Y'all know what the fuck go down on a Nicki Minaj show. You can't even tell if my motherfucking mic is on because my fans don't even let me fucking finish my like, they gonna spit every motherfucking word, bitch. Yeah, I met them in real life. They is real people, chat. Yeah. So, yes. So, you guys, I posted on my Instagram a new photo of myself and Ice Spice for the new song of the Barbie movie soundtrack. It is called Barbie World. It's going to be out on 6/23/23. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to go and get my homegirl shit. It's out now. Sexy Red got her whole project out now. I'ma get into a couple little bars of Pound Town 2 real quick. And how's me and Ice looking at pictures? Excuse me. Like, what the Is we Gag City out? Gag City out or what?
Let's do it.
St. Louis.
Now Summer Walker commenting. She's so fake. Where you at, baby? Put me on.
I'm out of town.
Doesn't win my round. My Gucci pink. My Rudy old brown. Where the niggas are looking for the hoes. We play niggas to suck a bitch so. Pound Town. Just left Pound Town. With a nigga, he just took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat her out. Pound Town. Just left Pound Town. With a nigga, he just took a bitch down. He what? That nigga dig a bitch down. Alright, text me back. Where you at?
I'm out here in Miami.
Doing what? Where the niggas that get ratchet? My son need a new pappy. Too many bitches. Where the niggas at? Yo, what? She trying to get her coochie stretched. Yo, she trying to get her coochie stretched. Yo, she said them dreadheads do it the best. She need a nigga with a check. Yo, all them niggas give me neck. Yeah. What? I'm the shit little bitch, I'm that. I can't say his name because he be cheating. Yo, listen, and I'm the reason. Niggas love a bad bitch. What? Like, none of my sexy. Just left Pound Town. With her nigga, he just took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat her out. Pound Town, just left Pound Town. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Hey yo, but my name is Pink. Get that ink, they can eat that pretty pussy, then Nicki trying to link. I'm flipping piggy ring, his ex is this winky thing. I'm about to pop a thingy, then sip on this drinky drink. Get a grip for my bitch's dick, nigga on my tip. I'm a flick like 100 bricks. Get back on my licks, I'm a bitch. I want fish and grits, throwing hissy fit. I ain't talking about chicken when I jerk it with my tits. I be slipping, and I ride it in these nigga missionary. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not in my any hoe. He like feet suck on this camel toe. Eat the pound cake down. I'm waxed up, booty hole waxed down. She ate that shit up. He did what? That nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah. That nigga eat her out. Pound Town, just left Pound Town. With that nigga, he just took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga took a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat her out. Oh, 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 oh. That was nice. That was nice. I like that. I liked it. I liked it.
Okay, you guys, I love you very much. You are important. You are worthy of being loved. You are special. You are beautiful. You are sweet. You are cute. You are everything to me. But I gotta go, and we will talk tomorrow. So you guys don't forget, pre-save Barbie World, Nicki Minaj, and Ice Spice, and get ready for the premiere of the Barbie movie. And when does my album drop again? October
20th,
2023. Okay. Love you, boys. Bye.
All right. So we done. Okay, so she done. All right. So look, I know this live. Where we at right now? Where we at? We like at an hour. No, we at 1 hour and 58 minutes. So I just want to address this before I go, right? So Cardi B and Latto, yo, it's so funny watching these female rappers' strategies, just trying to be like Nicki and trying to be like the Barbs. This is why, like, yo, let me just say something. And I don't want to say this to influence somebody in a wrong way, but I really feel like at this level of the way that the Barbs, the way that we spend money and it's clear, we got to start creating some exclusive groups where we talk about certain shit, because you're talking about everything out on Twitter and Instagram and like everything. And it's like, you don't think that these people follow and they watch? This is why, like, I have to be like, coherent to the fact that I know within these views that I get, there's haters and there's people here that's trying to steal information. That's why it's certain things I just don't speak about, because I have the emotional intelligence to understand that. Oh, quick segue in regards to what Nicki said, right? When she was saying like how people do certain things and they dedicate time to be thinking about you and saying stuff about you when you're not thinking about them. I swear to God, I was just telling somebody this when somebody had just came to me and they was like, yo, so-and-so was talking about you this. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and forth, because first and foremost, I feel like some people want to engage and want to go back and forth. I'm not doing that, because the last time that I was addressing with this person, everything was all love. We might not speak every day, but it's all love. And my thing is, shout out to my friend Nisha. She told me this in 2007 and she was was like a church going girl. And she told me this exactly what Nicki said. And I thought about it this week. She was like, oh, like, you know, it was like these white people at this job who was doing something to us, right? It was just like they was trying to micromanage us on some shit. She was like, you know what? Flip it this way. She was just like, we're good. Like, you know what I'm saying? We okay. She said, just feel bad for them because it's something that they doing to try to inflict pain on us. It's something that they are going through to try to inflict pain on us. So feel bad for them, pray for them. And that's literally all you can do, especially when you know your energy is light and you know that, yeah, the thing about it is that everybody is not besties and everybody don't talk every day and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. That don't mean I gotta hate you or anything like that, but it's just like I don't talk down on people and I just don't do that. So it kind of like left me in a space where I'm just like, damn. So it's like, does this person want me to say something back? I don't do that. I just don't do it. I don't engage. I don't do it. You could do what you want to do. You could say what you want to, but I know that I left it off on the love. I leave it at love. I help a lot of people. You would be surprised how many content creators reach out to me and ask me, what can I do? What can I do? And I help them out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, when it's returned, like when it's like somebody feels a certain type of way, especially if I showed love before, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't speak about people. I don't speak about people regularly in my videos and stuff like that. Even the people who I per se don't speak to anymore, I still check out their content. I still do it. You know what I'm saying? You might not hear me mention their name, but I still, it's certain ones that I listen to everything that they, you know, that they do, and I respect it and I respect what they bring forth. But it's like, to me, when you get out there and you just trying to tear a person down and saying things, and it's like, to me, it's like, are you saying these things because you don't want people to like me or whatever the case may be? But my whole thing is how I handle it was, it's like, I'm not going to open up this microphone and engage in the back and forth. Nope, because I feel like people like that. And then it just is too much. It's too much. And it's like, you leave it on the high note. You share it. You send love. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all every day, like, when it comes to walking up and down the street, say you walking up and down the street, right? And then mental health is real between all of us. Sometimes I could be like feeling like, you know, I'm going through something, whether it's like I'm upset or whatever, right? But mental health is real. Imagine if you walking up and down the street, you see a person, and it's just like you can see that they doing something. So it's like when they come by you, they're gonna talk shit to whoever walks by them, right? But when they walk past you, you're gonna get into a fight with them because you just feel like, oh no, if nobody's gonna disrespect me, nobody's gonna know. People are gonna disrespect you in a lot of places. They're gonna disrespect you. They're gonna do disrespectful things. And if you're one of those people who you just gonna pop off and you're gonna do whatever, that's you. But to me, I look at things logically. I'm like, where is this person coming from? Why do they feel this way about me? You know what I'm saying? Why? When it's like it's only been all love, and it's like and let me just say this, right? Just to be honest and open, right? I feel like this. If you go through something publicly with a person, and it happened like the first time, yeah, you're gonna have things that you're careful about or whatever, but you're still gonna be nice. You're still gonna be cordial. We're not gonna be besties, but it's like when you have hate and animosity towards me and you trying to like sub me and do shit like that, especially when I've been nothing but good to you, there's no real reason for you to have those emotions for me. So I have to use my emotional intelligence to be like, this person, I don't know what type of place they operating from, still wish them the best. I don't care. I don't care what it is. I still want everybody to win because on YouTube, there's enough views for everybody. There's enough views for everybody. You shouldn't feel any way towards me the way that I do my content. And I don't feel any way towards you. So it's like, sometimes it's like, what is a person looking for? What is the big message? Do they want me to come up here and be mad because I'm good? My bank account is good. I make good money. My savings is good. I don't never listen. Let me tell you. And it took a little like tuning for me to get there. But I would say for like the past maybe 5 to 7 years of my life, like I don't ever have to question where my money is coming from. Like I'm good. Even when I was an entrepreneur for 2 years straight, you know, and I speak about that on this channel. Like, listen, I want the best for everybody. I don't know what people's reasoning be, but I don't have no issues with people, even if I don't speak to them every day. I remember, like, for example, I'll say this, right? I went through something where it was just like, and this is the extent of it though, right? So I know that a lot of y'all might see this channel is called Barb City, right? So me and her went through something maybe like a few months ago, and it was just like we just went through a little spat where we were subbing each other on Twitter. She was subbing me, I was subbing her, right? But it was just like she reached out to me like a few weeks ago, and she was just like, "Hey, like, you know, I wanted to ask you about something in regards to her channel." And then she was like, "I know you probably don't like me," and I'm just like, "No, it's not like that. It's like, listen, let me tell you something. there's a difference between us knowing that we have something going on and then me coming on my platform and blasting you. I feel like that is so permanent. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to anybody. I don't, honestly, because I just feel like certain things that you do, you can't come back from it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know with me, if you disrespect me in a certain way, even though I am very forgiving, I will never trust you like that again. You understand what I'm saying? So when she reached out to me and she asked me for that support, I said, you know what? I said, and I'll say this to you, even though we subbed each other on our Twitter, and I thought it was funny because, you know what I'm saying? I said, even though we subbed each other, we never went on our channel and tore each other down. We never did that. That's not my style. And I don't understand why people have that energy for me where they feel like they got to say things, especially when I showed you nothing but love. If you hit me up, I respond back. If it's something like relevant in regards to what's going on, you show love and you get more love that way. So I rely on the universe just to take care of me and just to continue to bless me. Real talk. Like, that's it. So, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no hard feelings. If it was hard feelings and I was that type of person to get riled up, and trust me, it ain't nothing being pussy either, because you have to rationalize. It's like if you're walking down the street and you see somebody, they would argue with anybody walking down the street. Now, if I was to just see you and I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna go off when I walk past him, and he go off, I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. Then you what? What's gonna happen after that? It makes no sense. It doesn't. Please don't take my silence as weakness, and please don't take my meekness and and just being a good person just like as a weakness. It's not. I really wish the best for you, and I hate that you feel the way that you do, and I hope that you can get over that, because I showed nothing but love. Even when we went through stuff, still came back, showed nothing but love. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to pray for people. And like, in regards to that situation, not saying that I feel bad for a person, but it's just like, why do you feel this way about me? I didn't do nothing to you. So shout out to everybody who does content. I know that it gets really hard, especially shout out to Wendy. I don't know when you made this super sticker, but shout out to you for supporting and sending that over. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me show this black woman on motherfucking let me go to her page, because this is the girl who really just like helped me out so much just by even just being her. She's a Brooklyn girl, like, you know what I'm saying? She posts about just being healthy and everything every day. So I thought about, like, today she was posting and she was saying like her dog got attacked and stuff like that. And I thought about this because I always listen to my friend, and she always like, support the black content the black women content creators, because it is hard for them, like, whether their content is being suppressed or whatever. But she helped me out so much just by the stuff that she posts about eating right and food and stuff. So I was like, what's your Cash App? Yep, boom, sent her whatever I sent her. And she was just like, oh my God, like, you didn't. But it's like, no, you should be able to. Because listen, it's like if you sit up and you listen to somebody's content and you know that they help you, pour back into them. I'm telling you, when I sent her whatever I sent her, I got like 3 sales on my website immediately. I'm not playing. So it's like the energy goes both ways. And I only try to pour into people, whether I can, like, I've always, and this is what I said on my Twitter today, my mother, she's been too helpful to people almost to her detriment, honestly. She's been too helpful. And I learned in my 20s that I was just like her, but I had to curb it because people will take advantage. And I was finding myself, and this is why, like, I found myself in my 20s being drained by people. And this is why I have this kind of closed off energy where you can't, unless I speak to you like that, like, you can't really get to me like that. You just can't. It's for my own mental health. I like that separation. But with her, I just felt like she helps out so many different people. Like, she, like, just mentioning on her page, in regards to like eating more vegetables and just being healthy and taking care of your gut health. So I was like, you know what? Let me bless this sister and let me send her something. So I asked her on the timeline, and she DM'd me and gave me her information. And she's like, oh, I have a program that I'm trying to do so I could like feed homeless people in New York City. And I was like, look, this is for you. I wanted to send this to you. And I honestly think that you deserve more. So, like, I'm an appreciative type of person. And when I give that love out to people and it's genuine, yeah, like when it's genuine, like, I always get it back. You understand what I'm saying? And let me just give you an example in regards to something that you probably can like relate a situation to. Just like when Azealia Banks, we know how she goes off on her tangents and she spazzes and stuff like that. She really thought that when she got in Nicki's, now it's one thing, Nicki even called her talented. She said that, your talent is what matters. She gave her a lot. She really did to Azealia Banks, right? And then still after that, she went off on her and that's something that's inside of Azealia Banks. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I think what happens sometimes with some people is that you know, when things don't go back to how they were or whatever, sometimes I think it infuriates them. But you have to just appreciate that a person is still acknowledging you and that they still care about you. Like, you know, I might not, it's a lot of people channel who I don't comment on or whatever, but I'm still there. And it's like, if you know the content creators I like, I still listen to their videos. I still listen to them. You know what I'm saying? I might not mention their name, but I still support and listen to their content. And I don't get up here and steal they shit and be presenting it as mine because you know I have my own approach. So it's not even like that. And I am that blessed. I am that blessed enough. Hold on. Oh, she was just moving around the cage. Yo, I can't wait for my friend to come get this dog tomorrow. But she's so sweet though. Like she's really, really, really sweet. I love her energy. She's a pit bull. But what the hell? Oh, okay. So yeah, shout out to this woman. She's posted so much positive things, so I had to pour into her today because I know that y'all pour into me. Even if you send a $10 cash app or whatever, that still supports me. You know what I'm saying? So I just love her page. She always posts really.
Okay, y'all. So I'm always getting a ton of questions on what I eat in a day. So I was like, hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what I be eating all day. It's so good. So I start the day off with a ginger shot. And in a ginger shot, I like ginger, turmeric, black pepper, and cardamom. A little bit of orange, a little bit of lime, and bang, that's it. But then right afterwards, 20, 30 minutes later, I like to have oatmeal. And in this oatmeal, it's cinnamon raisin oatmeal with almond butter granola, banana, blueberry, strawberry. Sometimes I'll do honey, but this ain't need that today. And then I have some flaxseed all over it and cinnamon. Oh, it tastes so good. The banana is perfect. The texture is perfect.
I love
It's
bananas
nice and
too.
hot. But yes, this is breakfast. I'm gonna show y'all lunch later.
Bananas are really good for your heart too. Like they're really good for your body overall. So, yeah, yeah. So let me go back to what I was talking about. So in regards to Cardi and Lotto, it's so funny that like Lotto was posting like, oh, final push and all of this, all of that. It's like y'all study Nicki style, and everybody want to mimic. It's like who started all of that? And it was just like during the finale of the showdown for the sales and shit, your fans, it's like this is what Nicki was trying to explain last night when explain tonight when she was just saying like, you know, she don't have to do all of these things and there's really no competition because we are, you know, her fan base is what it is. She is who she is. You know, it was during the showdown of the you know, going into Friday, and they was at number 40. We never left the top 10 like the whole day. You understand what I'm saying? This is why sometimes you just got to look at it and be like, competition is nada. It's no competition. It's like they have to get that force from radio. Let me show you this too while we also got this up. Let me go to Corb real quick and just show you what's happening with this. Is it raining? Hold on. Oh, that's a damn. Hold on. That was this damn amp radio. I guess whatever show rolled over. I'm like, what the fuck is this weird noise coming? I didn't know if something was coming out of my computer or something. I'm looked at my phone. I'm like, yo. So yeah, let's pre this war real quick. So you see how Taylor Swift getting that, but where's Ice Spice name? That's one thing I didn't like. Tusi, oh, that's where, okay, so Tusi is getting radio play. Okay. He's on 4 formats too. So I mean he must be getting top 40 urban and whatever. So Sexy Red was supposed to perform in Albany last night, but she chose Ice Spice. So that was you know, do your thing, whatever. So let's see, Coil Ray players. Where's Doechii at? She should be climbing too. Doechii lost 1 million? Panoramic views is all I do, baby. Lemon pepper wings and my 10-piece, baby. With bando. What she say? Bedroom fully in a bando. We gon' only switching angles. Ooh, you like lingo. What it is, oh, what's up? Look at 200,000. See, I wouldn't be mad if this was every single day, but we've been getting 60,000, 70,000. It's like, give us our motherfucking radio play. Sick of these motherfuckers. What it is, oh, what's up? And the little girl needs a little love. And you see how this is about to start happening, right? Latto and Cardi put it on the floor. You see what I'm saying? This is exactly what happens. It's just like, why we ain't, and it's like, I felt like Princess Diana, it took a minute. And I've been telling this, y'all, in this area, we're gonna see how long it take Cardi and them to get to the top. And you have to realize we so strong that they have to suppress. I feel like they're suppressing us in just different ways. Let's see. Beyonce, America's Got a Problem. What's going on with that? Why they ain't getting no radio play? I know you want it scheming. No, you need love. I need some too. You see what I'm saying? Sexy Red and Nicki, 100,000. We deserve more than that. Stop fucking playing with us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just a game. No, that booty don't do what it's supposed to. You see, Taylor Swift, she already building the motherfucking chart on another song. Boy, you can't get no higher. Oh, Bops ain't doing what they wanted to do. And then this, no, your love can't get no higher. Then this. I implore all of you, keep your energy light. Assess situations and, just don't fall into people's traps. Like, you never know what a person is going through, but as long as you know that you operating from love and you just wish the best for people genuinely without anything. Like, I don't even speak to my family every day. Sometimes it might be a day or so that I go without speaking to my mother. Like, I don't speak to any, like, the only person, I have my one friend that he lives here in Houston, but he used to help me a lot with my business when I was doing the delivery portion. I speak to him regularly because he reaches out to me and, I reach out to him. So it's like a regular thing. But the people who I don't speak to, like one of my favorite cousins, I don't speak to them every day. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get no energy towards me. So I don't know. I would just say, just be careful. If you one of those people who you high strung and you love the spaz and stuff like that, use your spazzingness. Like, use that shit when it's appropriate. Like, everything doesn't deserve to like just lash out on some shit like that, because you never know where a person is coming from, and then you'll be mixed up with some shit that really don't even have anything to do with you. So Coil Ray, this song is growing with David Guetta. Yeah, 63 fucking 3 spots. We probably should have been higher than that. But what's going on with her though, with Doechii? Bedroom fully in the bendo. Never switching lanes, only switching angles. Did they remove her from one of the platforms? So she only on 2 platforms? So how's it doing on Pop? What it is, oh, what's up? Epi? Let's look on All Access and see what's going on. Panoramic view, that's my thing to do, baby. I'm a lemon pepper wings, my 10-piece, baby. Bedroom fully in the bendo. Never switching lanes, only switching angles. Ooh. Let's see what's going on over here. I had this account with All Access for years since I was working at my job in New York. Yo. Where Doechii at? Any Doechii? Bedroom fully in the bendo. Nope, she ain't on the top. Where the niggas? I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing, nigga. Come suck a bitch toes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wrote the letter to the urban radios to the radio stations. I'm gonna send that letter. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I was supposed to send them out today. Oh, and her mood is #1 on. Oh, I see why I see why they kind of promoting that. But we need to reach out to Capitol and let them know they need to send, and they need to push Princess Diana. Come on. Last week we had 2,000 spins. This week 1957. Stop fucking playing with us. Doechii she's gaining. Latto put it on the floor. Yeah, stop fucking playing with us. Tink has I heard Tink's Fake Love before. Bedroom fully in the bendo. See, they pushing. I told y'all, and a lot of people was mad at this, right? A lot of people was mad because they didn't understand at first when Princess Diana first came out. They was like, why is this, and why is that? And Her Mood was the current single. No lie, I wish that they would have probably, but you see how things are running on, and you know that artists, they know their schedule more than anybody. So they knew that this Barbie shit was coming out too. And also remember when Nicki did her when she did Queen Radio before, she had mentioned that, you know, when she's on a lot of songs, sometimes it kind of messes it up with the radio, because if she has so many things out, then it could impact or affect, like, you know, the performance, which it shouldn't, because as you see right here, let's scroll down, motherfucker. Yeah, we see, where's Taylor Swift at? Where Taylor Swift at? She got multiple songs. That's why I don't be liking that shit. I just feel like as black people, we have to give reasons sometimes, and it's not fucking fair. Because I feel like if Cardi had multiple songs out, they would be pushing them shits. This is my whole, this is how I feel about it, right? I feel like not only, and I said this before, with the payola of Cardi B, not only do I think that it was her receiving, was it her receiving more love, but I think that and this is how I feel, I think that with those relationships that they established, I think that they was suppressing Nicki too. That's how I feel. You see, come on, this bitch got 2 songs in the top 10 of pop radio. She got 2 songs in the top of all radio. And they gassing this one so bad. Let that flower shit go. Let it go. 99 million audience. Black people, we got to struggle and strive. It's like, so Taylor Swift got 1, 2, 3. She got 3 songs. Can we get an ounce of the fucking radio play? This is why I got mad when I seen that song was not featuring Ice Spice. So what did you do? Remove that shit? Come on. Hold on a second. Let's go back over here. So this is urban radio. Where the city girls at? You mean to tell me they ain't playing that city girl new shit? Look at our baby Red Ruby the Sleeves. 924 plays last week, 711 this week. Bia, I'm That Bitch. Poor baby. She ain't even cracked top 100 of all radio. Let's see. Where they playing that at? I know they ain't playing it where I'm at. Yeah, they ain't playing it here. Where the fuck? Poor BB. Let's see. Rhythmic. Let's look and see what's going on. Rhythmic. I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds. A Coochie Pink, a Rudy O Brown. Okay, so they getting plays on Rhythmic. I need y'all niggas to do y'all motherfucking job. 3,000 plays last week, 2,300 this week. Rhythmic with Red Ruby the Sleeves. How? Look, 99 plays last week, 500 this week. You see how it goes. Beyonce's America's Got a Problem. That's why it's sitting where it's sitting, because they ain't really playing it nowhere else. I love that song though. Boy, you can't get no higher than this. No. Grind. Well, you know I grind. When I pull up, I change your mind. Grind. Can't wait to back it up. Your ex still a dope, but it ain't crack enough. I'm supplying my man in the land. Just know I run with them goons, in case you familiar. This kind of love, big business. Know that we don't do what it's supposed to do. One time, comfortable. No, you see the racks on me. Now look at this. This is dud behavior to me. We all see how her song is growing. Callie's, right? Area codes. So Latto already went past her. This is what I'm saying. The shit just don't be real. And this is, what radio is this? This is urban. I think they got those connections. I'm telling you, something is the Cardi B payola is also the suppression of Nicki Minaj. I'm telling you, through those relationships that they built with them DJs getting them plaques and stuff. Where Glorilla at? Act Bad, 244, 738. Ain't nobody checking for this shit. No, that booty don't do. Of course, they get in the fucking, what's WPR? I think that's yeah. Ain't nobody listening to this shit. Cincinnati, Atlanta. They ain't playing it in Houston. Houston, Texas, where they used to talking reckless. All right. I'm about to get up out of here. But yeah, Cardi B and Lotto, they had the great value. You know that Walmart brand, they great value. They just trying to do everything Nicki do. They did this push. Now Cardi B is all on fucking station head. She was on station head trying to get the streams up and all of that. It's just like, just fucking deal with it. Yeah, following the Nicki Minaj strategy, and you'll never fucking be her. Like you never will. It was the fucking showdown on Friday, the first week that your song came out. Do you bitches remember that this is our second week and we were still top five because we was not going to let you motherfuckers have it at all? And it's just like the Cardi fans, they moved the goalposts. They're like, oh, you guys are buying, we're streaming, but yeah, according to the streams, y'all motherfuckers ain't streaming either, huh? Yeah, get your fucking mind right. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. So again, thank you, Wendy, for that donation. I really appreciate you. So I'm about to get up out of here. I hope all of y'all have a blessed evening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, send love and send just send love to people. You know, I have a situation that I am a little mad about where I'm not sending love, but that's more family generated. You know, that's a person who I know personally. So it's like I'm a little upset about it. But I just feel like if we never had that type of situation where you know, it warrants a person being mad, we can all feel a certain type of way. But and even people I spoke to behind the scenes, how I told them how I felt about certain people or whatever. You know, I don't know what it is with like YouTube, right? Let me say this, and I will say this like anything that I can say in private, I can say publicly. But the thing is that we're all adults and we have the right to have conversations behind the scenes and say how we feel or how maybe a person made us feel. I don't care about that. Like we ain't on some like shit where we just can't talk or whatever, right? But my whole thing is like those conversations are those conversations. You never heard me really bring it here and just like go in. And if you could tell, that's not my style. Yeah, with the music, I am passionate the way that I feel about, you know, especially Cardi and her manipulation and stuff like that. Yes. But when it comes to individuals and people like that, like I was even thinking about today where I had seen something on Twitter and people was saying something. I don't think it was something about the job that this person had. Let me tell you something. And I think it's just because the way that I feel, like, and I know how karma works. Just because I would never work at McDonald's, if I went through the drive-through, right? Say you was giving me bad customer service, I would probably like, you know, say like, damn, like, are you happy today or whatever the case may be? I would never degrade you and tell you that you're working at McDonald's, you're doing this or whatever the case may be. I would never do that because that could easily be you. We all are a few paychecks away, or maybe depending on who you are, you're just a paycheck away from being evicted, or you're a paycheck away from going hungry or whatever, right? I believe that karma is real. I'm not putting it out there like that. So if you have a nasty attitude, you just got a nasty attitude. Like it's just on you. But I just won't degrade a person based off of the job that they have, and like, you know, because you're still being productive in society and you're still trying to pay your bills or do whatever it is that you're trying to do. I just probably wouldn't work there, you know. But yeah, I just feel like when you're gracious and you're nice and you're kind to people, whether how frequent or infrequent you speak to them, it works out better for you. So that's how I feel. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. It is 12:33. I got a pretty chill day tomorrow too. I do got some orders I need to go over and work on to mail out Monday and to one of my subscribers. See, I speak to people behind it. Like one of my subscribers, they was telling me, they was like, oh, my grandmother, they mentioned your cookies and they want some. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna send some to you. And I got so busy within the last week, I didn't send them, but I'm gonna send them on Monday. So it's like, you know, we all have people who we speak to, whether more frequently or infrequently, but the people who pour into me, I appreciate them. So it's just like, you know, they're like, oh, you know, my grandmother loves your stuff or whatever. And it's like, I could have easily told them like, oh, I'll give you a discount code. You could do this. And it's so crazy how my mind work, right? This person has their own type of situation in business too. And I feel like, damn, like I'm going through their products and it's like, I'm even though I'm doing my whole health kit thing and trying to be more healthy, it's like, I don't like to take a lot of different things, but I'm trying to find a way where I can support them. Like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy a product. Maybe I'll just end up having to like send them some money for something. But I just like to make sure that the door is going both ways so that nobody is drained. And it's just not like, oh, just because you do content, I'm pouring into you. No, it goes both ways. So it's like, that's how I look at it. So I could have easily said, I'll give you a discount code. No, I was just like, I'll send you some, because for the conversations that I have with this person, it's all worth it. Like, you know, it's supportive. It's like, you know, it's a supporting type of like conversation. It's not anything that leaves me drained or anything where I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to respond back. It's just like it works. So, you know, you work with people when they work with you. So that's how I look at it. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. Oh, you said what happened with Santana? He got unfollowed. He got unfollowed by Nicki. Santana got unfollowed by Nicki. You know that he's been being shady for the past few weeks. He was promoting that, put it on the floor, just being funny. He's just being messy, just messy. A man with a beard and stuff. Yo, what did I say on my Twitter today? I said Santana is stuffing them foot long dick jerker feet and them women boots. That's exactly what he's doing. Stuffing them big foot long feet in them damn women's boots. It's like, ugh. And this person act like they don't know that I'm live right now. You should know that I'm live. Anyway, this your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I'm out of here. Peace.